Yes, people. The boys back. It's been a bit of a hiatus. Work got the men stretch out. But we back. Match reaction time. Brighton 3, Liverpool 2. But hey, I ain't salty with it. We the champs, England. I good. I good. This is just formality. Angel eating the dinner after a hard days at work. But people, make sure you hit the like, smash the subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend. We miss you all. Angel, Pops, I caught the memo this time. You see a guy on the white shirt.
Oh,
So we triplets right now. We triplets right now.
Tripping. Angel.
Yeah, we that's what you gotta call it. We tripping.
Tripping, man.
So fellas, another game down, one more to go. Weekend trophy lifting time on Sunday.
yeah, Salah's not breaking the record.
Yeah, the 2 hours. Huh?
Salah not breaking the record.
There's still one game to do though.
You gotta look at himself, Chris. He has to look at
Agreed.
himself. He missed 2 opportunities today to get the additional goal he needs. Had a couple of assists that he could have had too, but he missed his. So, his way.
He had a sitter that he missed stink. It was stinky boy. That was a bad one.
I didn't watch the game.
2 of them.
It was two.
Stinky.
Yeah, said like it was close range, my man, like 6 yards out, and my man miss it.
Damn.
My draw wide, yeah. It was crazy.
He looked up at the wrong time, caught the heel of the boot instead of burying it.
Yeah.
Stinky.
Yeah. I tell you, 2 halves. First half, we was in control of the game, played well, was decent, was controlling the ball, controlling possession, was getting opportunities. Then the second half, the man actually went to beach and point flip-flops, boy. Brighton are all over us, bro. All over us.
I read.
Breaking a
Apparently,
good side, man.
he's not playing McAllister the rest of the season. Apparently,
That's good.
Who?
Slots say he's not playing him again this season.
That's good.
Who's that? Trent?
McAllister.
McAllister.
He's
McAllister?
Yeah,
Okay.
he's not
He ain't play a Trent neither.
good.
Big up,
Big up everybody in the chat. Big up to D.
John Wick.
Big up Taramizzi, my brother. Big up Liam.
Big up champ.
Look at D. Look. Team white shirt again. He actually tell me that she contemplated doing the Europa final Wednesday.
Diabolical.
City, it was Spurs and United. I give me a phone boy.
Check Maddie. Maddie said, according to Pete's, we are champions, so these games don't matter. So where reaction? We are champions, Maddie, first and foremost. The most important thing. We are champions.
We're all because we miss you, Maddie.
We miss you, we miss you, Maddie. Don't worry, we miss you. And the Friday night line is this Friday, people. I set up the stream, so it's this Friday. Yeah, I mean, I see some people crashing out, all sort of stuff, and I'm like, why people so angry? Like, we win the league? Oh, this shit, this is not acceptable. I'm like, you really
acceptable though.
You were really play up to a game where you know you already win the league though, for real. I mean, where's the motivation there? You to run to get the points? It's happened. People, it's human nature.
No, it's called professionalism though.
Yeah, but all right. They weren't unprofessional.
Agreed.
Because you lose, and you might say, well, X or Y didn't play well, or whatever the case may be. It wasn't unprofessional. You lost. Brighton had something to play for, much like how Chelsea had something to play for. And that's the difference between the two sides. The margins are not that large as much as we won the Prem by what? 15, 12, whatever the number is, 71, 12 points right now. We're 12 points ahead. As much as we won it by 12 points, the margins across the league between the teams isn't that great. We drew with Man United, who are down in 16th, or whatever the case may be.
16th.
We struggled with Southampton at points to beat them 3-2. The margins ain't great. Mitoma came off the bench. If you look at Brighton, you got Minter, Mitoma, and Adringa as your wide options. That's fire. And you
That's
see
fire
Baleba?
power. Yeah.
I watched Baleba today, Angel, and all I hear saying is, put he on the bus when we going home, please. Man.
Oh, he was good.
The man on the bus.
Man was Boston midfield.
Bigger crab.
He was good.
Just,
Yeah, man was running free midfield.
Little Angel, just simple little things we're saying. All right, see, if he in a red shirt, Gravenberch could be a little further forward. If he in a red shirt, McAllister doing something different. If he in a red shirt, the wing backs could do a little more because he can get up and down the pitch better than everybody outside of four lungs. Everybody else, he got a better engine than everybody else.
Facts.
He's stronger and bigger than the smaller ones as well. So I was just every time he picked up the ball, I was watching him, and all I hear saying is,
Give me Baleba.
Put him out on the bus when we get home. Just put him on the bus.
Pops was smiling. Pops was smiling.
I can be honest, I was.
Every time I saw it, I had you on my mind, you know, I was like, Pops there must be smiling big because look at this man. Look,
he was bullying us at points in time.
Yeah, he was. The man was bullying us. Tarmizi, yeah, we can get to that because that came up.
That's the thing. That's the thing, though. With I think a couple of us want him to come to label, right? But from what I'm hearing, if we bring him, the person that apparently we're being linked with, I don't think we buy another midfielder.
I'm gonna have to agree with you because I think we get a centre back as well.
Yeah,
we need a centre back cover.
Too much money right there.
There's no Baleba now.
There's no way. Yeah, that's
gone. That's gone.
Yep.
They needed to listen to us when we first spoke about it.
I heard. So Buzz spoke about it. He said it wasn't a shot; it was a cross, but it went in.
The funny thing is, it didn't look like a cross. It
didn't look like a cross to me either.
When he
said it though.
It looked like he caught the keeper and said, I got him, and played it.
Yeah. Moore was ball hogging to there too. He was looking to start the parts, but listen, like I said, I ain't salty about this game. I ain't angry about it. It ain't bothering me in no fashion. We been in the league, my man. We lifting the trophy on Sunday. But some people crashing out, and I don't know why. But hey, wherever people float, people bought, man. Ali distribution today wasn't good. But he made some good saves. Because we could have lost bigger.
As usual.
He made some fantastic saves today. But hey, it is with Simicast. Not good. He was not good at all.
He's gone.
Yeah. He's definitely gone. 100%.
That's a back line that can struggle though.
Costas, because we don't play together.
And Bradley never seen that four together.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Ibu, I don't know where his mind was.
Points in times. It was all over the shop at points.
I don't know where Ibu mind was, Pops. I don't know where my mind was. The man was horrible today. Horrible. I chalk it up. He had a bad game. He was terrible.
He was chilling. He was chilling.
Kwanzaa had a better game than Ibu, by far.
Yeah, but you could see Kwanzaa put in the effort, though.
Yeah. Kwanzaa was moving like Matip today, Andrew. You be proud, man. My man was gliding with the ball like a gazelle up through the midfield and shifting up players and things.
I can never be proud of a man that's into OF models and stuff.
Yeah.
We got 50 up in the summer. We got to start.
It's true. The only thing negative I got to say about Kwanzaa is he switched off for that third goal. That ball should have never got to that defender, to that attacking player. He lunged for the ball instead of running towards the ball. If he had taken a step, he would have get the ball, but he didn't. But Dom was the best player on the pitch.
That's when they were in the line looking for the offside. You mean when I was
yes, yeah. He just lunged for the ball with his foot into the ball instead of running towards where the cross was coming across. That's the only qualm I got about he today.
I think I think he might have been the one playing him onside, to be honest. When the ball went square and they were looking for the offside, I think it was
Yeah.
his. He
It was
stepped
him.
out fast enough. But
Yeah.
the Bradley didn't close down either. We still allowed
No,
him to
he
win
didn't.
the cross. He didn't close down on the first one. And then
Yeah.
Mitoma came on and played the pass of the game, Angel. The man used the protractor. The man used the dividers. The man used the ball compass. He split 3 of our men with the outside of the boot pass.
Oh, Matoma?
Yes.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
It looks scientific.
Bless the big six for the red. Bless the big six for the red. People, make sure you hit the likes.
Big up
Hit
Lord
the
Monty
likes.
over there, man. Montague, Montgomery.
Listen, I'm telling you, look, Bradley was good, but you can see that he not 100%. But Ndringa is a handful, bro. Handful. Big up to everybody that just came in on the red.
And then Mitoma.
I'm a Mitoma. Yeah, the man was playing skates, ice skates, right? And Bradley at 100% fit, skates. But you know who was good when he came on though, Angel? Or man, the gum shield Gorgon, right? You see Endo?
That's my guy right there.
My man, Endo. Bless up, Baban. Listen, Endo, like Endo, like he was working out and kept some pace, my man. I see Endo gliding with the ball going through. Man, I was like, man, where this was? Where was this?
No, that's my guy, man.
Look at this one here. Look.
That's the only player I'm okay with leaving on the free.
Endo?
Yeah, he can leave on the free.
I want Endo in this team next year.
Same. I'm with Endo. Endo could stay. That's my guy right there.
Yeah, Tarmezi, you're right. Kwanzaa's problem is he lack concentration sometimes.
Always.
And that's his issue. He needs to slide out them DMs instead of sliding in them DMs.
He needs
game
Verge.
time.
No, he needs Verge. When he plays next to Verge, Verge carries him through the game and keeps him in that moment. You gotta keep reminding him, get up, move, do this. You gotta keep it in him.
Yeah.
He needs repetition as well, though. Repetition.
Yeah, he needs playing time.
Not 100%. Right either. Definitely not at right back. I don't want to see that more.
Oh no.
The right back experiment is finished for me.
Yeah. But everybody in the chat coming up with it, so I guess we can have to talk about it now. Breaking news, people. Breaking news. Jurgen Klopp has agreed to take over Roma next season. This came out of absolute nowhere. Dropped before we came live. That is crazy. Angela taught him man say he was tired?
He was.
So you had a year rest then?
Yes.
And doing Trivago ads. And doing Trivago ads and stuff.
Bored out of his mind.
Hey, you know what? Good luck to the gaffer, man.
This is what I want. Italy. Buy Nunez. Start us out with some money.
They don't got money like that in Roma though.
They got no money.
They don't got money like that.
Got any players?
He might take Chiesa though. I think Chiesa might go about Italy.
He struggled a little bit to me today too.
Yeah.
What do you expect though?
He's not center forward. How you going up against the strength and the height of center backs in the league, right? And what Liverpool was doing is they pops. You say this all the time. Ain't keeping the ball on the grass. The man trying to lob the ball up to Chiesa. He ain't winning none of them. Never. He never winning none of them balls. Not one. I don't understand.
He has no repetition either. What do you expect him to do?
And he go and play in his center forward position, not even on the wing where he's better. and more suits him. Man, up front. And you know who wasn't on the bench again today? Angel.
Oh,
Jota, nowhere to be found, brother.
again.
They in the room doing it.
He's get. Like I say, I think from because that's the thing too, right? We can only read between the lines and what people are saying. We don't know what's going on in the background, but apparently, we are bringing in another forward.
Yeah, when Nunez leaving, that's a secret.
No, apparently it's a winger though.
Big up, Monts.
I don't know if that makes sense though. That's weird.
Less Monts.
Big up, Lord Montgomery.
So
Celebration on the weekend coming up, Monts.
But Angel,
I know.
Chiesa wasn't on the bench for a couple of games too. So why is it any different now for Jota? He wasn't on the bench at all. I know he played today.
But Kiesa's being sold though. The rumors are already there. Napoli wants him.
Yeah, he ain't about to Italy for sure.
Apparently, it's a loan with a buy clause of 30 million. Apparently,
Buddha, if I have my way, both of them would be gone in summer. Both.
But that's the problem, though. That's a big.
Why has a problem?
Because that's a big money problem. Two strikers. That's big money, Warrens.
My man, you can get the lap for cheap.
The lap's going to Man United. Apparently,
United already quartering off the lap.
Yeah.
Monts, we would talk on X, bro. And we talk on X, and we can do that for sure.
A rope.
A rope. Monts give me some sport when I watch him. He and Troops and Carefree. Big up Lewis. Big up Troops and Flawless.
Yeah, right.
Oh, that back again show. Monsters be on fire, bro. Man's got me dying.
No, that's Lord Montgomery there, man. When the shades on.
Yeah. Yeah, I think Nunez gonna end up. I honestly think Nunez gonna end up in Saudi Arabia, you know.
Yeah.
Sting link for Nunez and Elliot also Kelleher. Yeah, Elliot had a weird statement after the game too.
He can go.
What did he say? A rope.
He basically said, he trying his best. Whatever happens, happens. Big Adams, he say.
Big up, say.
Now, I don't know if he got inkling. I don't know if he's frustrated with his position or whatever, but
Wolves apparently want him though.
How much?
He don't fit the profile for me still though. I don't think Elliot is a bad player, but just what we've seen this season.
Well, yeah, that's what we've seen.
I don't know where he or what he does for us.
Yeah,
he's not a Salah replacement, all right, so that don't work. And he's never been a right winger like Salah. He was right-sided, but not like Salah, so that don't work.
I feel like based on the way we play, we need pacey wingers.
That's what he's looking at now. Yeah, but that's the profile to me is again another change. You go on for Frimpong, which is all right, full right side pace,
rapid,
100%. If you're looking at Kirkes too, that's more
too.
speed on it.
Yeah, there's a lot more.
Because we're not quick anymore, though. We're not quick. If you watch us on the counter, we don't have that electricity on the break anymore.
It's true.
It takes a few strides to get moving.
We do,
and then it's Lucho, and then it's Salah.
We do. We'd be offside though.
Oh, no.
Oh yeah. True. True. That is true.
Oh, but he's done though. Today, I honestly, I watched him and I said, I feel sorry for you today. No, I feel sorry for you now.
Why sorry for what? He's getting paid.
Yeah, but
he's getting paid the bag.
Watching the My Angel, I feel sorry. I feel sorry for him.
Sorry in what way though?
It looked pathetic now. I thought he was all right when we bought him. I said, all right, yeah, whatever. We can support him, whatever. He's fallen off to a level where you're saying to yourself, yeah, people gonna abuse you. Big up, Jordan. People gonna abuse.
But what was in the game? Because I didn't watch the game. So what was in the game that made you like, damn? Was he not holding up the ball correctly? Misplaced passes?
No, but his very first moment was a good one. He held it up and it was a turn and we were on the break. And you said to yourself, all right, this is what he brings to the team. Then the next couple of things, it was one like you hold your head and then you say, oh God. And then you could actually see there was a moment where Lucho looked at him and literally said, nah.
No
ain't giving
way.
it to you. I say, shit. Nah, he ain't do that. I
Nah,
think
Lucho did it
Sabozley
very
had
good.
one as well and looked at
I
him
like
and
that.
say,
I like that though.
and I said to myself, yeah, these men done with you too. So
No,
it ain't just that you done.
but that's what I like
The men
about players too,
around
because
you done.
we spoke about players and when things aren't working, you gotta
Yeah.
do your own thing. Like if the system or the plan isn't working, you gotta kind of do your own thing. So kudos to Lucho, I guess, right? He's like, nah, I'm going this way. So,
He got into the box with one and fell over.
Yeah.
no.
I said,
Yeah. He
I said,
did.
all right, that was a penalty. Please let it be a penalty. And the man just like fall down.
You might have he was drunk, Angel. You might have dropped down.
But
I was like, wow.
And at one point, somebody looked at him afterwards, right? The man like look at him and like shake his head and saying like, "What is man doing? What are you doing?"
that's the thing, though. I think it just he has qualities, right? Because we can't deny he has certain qualities that
he
you
does,
can't.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's just I don't know what it is that
The shirt too big for him. That's what it is.
I don't even.
I can
think
just be
I don't
honest.
even think it's the shirt because remember there was a point where people were saying, "Oh no, he doesn't speak English, so that's the reason why."
Yeah.
Remember that? Or we're gonna.
I remember that, Angel. But the shirt too big for him, man. That's honest. That's the only thing. You know, some people that you know that they're quality, but when they go and put on a shirt, right, for a club, a big club, the heaviness of it is just too much for them to be like they're too intense or too stressed on themselves. Like they give themselves too much pressure and they just fold. It's not the first time it's happened. It's happened many times, right? We've seen it at United with players going to United and the shirt just too big for them.
Yeah.
Same thing with Nunez. He was doing bits when he was in Portugal and came to us. You tell me that man disappeared and this is where he ended with. It can't fall off that bad.
He had a decent enough last season. He was decent enough.
Yeah, it was decent.
But this season was the season for him to do this. And
Yeah.
we said at the beginning, we said, all right, this is your season, buddy. Come in and blow up.
The weird thing about this season, right? I honestly felt there was going to be an improvement because of what I saw slot with Jimenez. Because when Jimenez came from Cruz Azul, from Mexico, he was kind of shaky as a striker. Like he needed a lot of work, and the way he transformed him, and now he's in Milan now doing certain. I'm not sure how he is doing in Milan right now, but Slot made a monster out of him because I think he was like in the top in regards to conversion rate or whatever in that league, if I'm correct. So I don't know. I just thought things were gonna go uphill, but it just didn't work.
It didn't work out.
But then again, right? But that's the thing too, right? You can't expect a man to come in, right, to a team and kind of gravitate to players that aren't really his. Yeah, they're his players because he's the coach, but he didn't bring in Nunez, so he might not want to certain players.
I think he tried with him. Sorry, Angel. Just like we were saying, the rhetoric around Nunez was, all right, he can do like the same guy Jimenez. And you could see there was a period where Nunez was not playing. And then he came back out. And you said to yourself, all right, that was his moment for preseason or whatever to get some understanding. And we were hoping that the link up with Salah will happen again.
No, but that was the link up with Salah was in Klopp's last season, right? The Klopp
last year, yeah.
So it was at the end of the season. You could see the connection, yes, but we were hoping that it would come back, and it just never did. It never materialized. This season was easily the end for him, and after the links in January, to me, that was it. It was finished.
Honestly, you should have sold him in January.
Should have
for that money, you should have took it.
I mean, when was the Brentford goals? After January, right? When he came on as a sub?
Yeah. Yes.
That was because pretty much what they did was instead of taking Nunez, we rejected the bid. They took in Duran for 70-something million instead.
Yeah, they took Duran.
Yeah.
I mean, it's crazy to see, but it just didn't work out. Some players work out, some players don't.
It looks
Right.
like Elliott's the other one that's in the, which was weird, right? Because in the beginning of the season, Elliott was in the
Preseason.
plan.
Preseason.
And then he had the injury.
He had the
Then
injury.
he got hurt.
He got
Went
hurt.
all the way to the back of the line.
Yeah. You know who's another one that frustrated me today? And I know he's a scout in the team, right? But you see Curtis Jones, bro.
And he was drunk. He was drunk too.
Somebody need to talk to that boy.
No, he
The
was
man
drunk.
was holding on the ball so much today and just coughing it up. I'm like, what are you doing, my man? What are you doing? The man had a player in the second half, and Pops, you remember this. He moving, running with the ball. Salah on his right, open as a bird. And the man hogged the ball and kick it straight into the defender for a shot instead of passing it off. I was like, what is this man doing?
It wasn't just Salah to the right. There was, I think Lucho was to his left.
Yes.
Extreme left, but to his left as well. So he had more than one option to play that.
And the man decided to take it on by himself and lost the ball. Listen, there are certain players in this team that are killing themselves slowly by their decision making.
Killing me softly.
Yeah, and Mr. Locke looks like he ruthless, bro. Remember we used to talk about how Klopp ain't ruthless? Mr. Locke ruthless. And these guys gonna find it hard to find to be in the rotation if they don't smarten up.
I think CJ in there though.
For now, Pops, but if he keep doing this foolishness, he might get pushed out because we still got the youngster coming up, and I think he might be a part of this team next season. In real.
Steph?
No, but Real's a winger though, no?
Nah, Real's a winger though.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, he can eat up minutes, and if you go and bring in,
No, but that's forward minutes, not midfield minutes though.
all right, you bring in Florian Wirtz now as your 10. You still got McAllister, you still got Sabozala, you still got Gravenberch.
Endo too. Endo comes
Endo is still there.
That's where you'd lose minutes then.
Yeah.
You still got
What
Bisecic
is
coming
he, though?
back, possibly.
Here's the problem. What is Curtis?
Well, that's exactly it.
No,
What is he?
He started as an attacking option.
He's the scout of the team.
He was a wide left player, and then he was converted to the genie sort of role at a point in time, and because of the fact that he could possess the ball, he has the ability to hold on to the ball and manage it. Now it's one of those. All right, what are you? What do we need? I'm not judging anybody based on this game.
Me neither.
Because
He's been doing it all year.
You would sell almost everybody bar Allison.
It's
to
true.
be honest.
It's true. But we've seen it all year, which is why we having a conversation about it. Curtis Jones.
He's too up and down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he
He's too up and down.
always hold on to the ball way too much. And it's something that everybody could see.
But he played in the double 10 against City when we won, innit? All right.
Oh, yeah, the
And that
double
was a
tap.
big game. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
one of the biggest games of the season, and he played in it, and he was effective in a different role, carrying out a specific instruction. Now, if that works and he can do that, then he's on side with Mr. Locke. Being able to carry out the instructions is all the coaches want you to be able to do. So if he can do that, then it's all right. This is a throwaway. This one was a throwaway, but watching it, you say to yourself, man, you just come off the bench, you cough at the ball, and then you're jogging back. You say to yourself, man, give me a little extra effort, just a little bit of effort now. Just pretend like you want to track back.
The only reason they keep in the squad next season is the fact that he was fighting the Everton players after that game.
He earns his spot because he's fourth now. Right now he's fourth. So if you add a man and he drops one spot to fifth, he's still ahead of Harvey Elliott for sure. To me, Harvey's the odd man. Harvey's the one that if you say, well, if you buy in Verts, is that me now done? In all honesty. If he's looking at it, he's saying, well, he's definitely better than I am. As confident as you are as a player, you can't think you're as good as Verts.
Big up to Sheik, the raid. Big up Sheik. Big up for the raid. So it bears the question: if Harvey don't fit that profile, and we all know he's not a right winger.
He's not. Well, not the right wingers we know, because like not a right winger in the Prem, because Prem is all pace and power. in my
Yeah.
opinion, for a winger, right? Maybe
Yeah.
it'll work in a league where it's a bit more technical, a bit more slower. I don't know. That's just me. Who knows?
Now, in saying that, does Mr. Locke keep Chiesa next year as cover for Mohamed Salah on the right wing?
Who?
Chiesa.
No.
Frimpong might be that already.
No. But there's nothing to show me that Chiesa is part of the plans for next season.
I agree with you, Angel. I don't know why we bought him to begin with.
Of course, you know why.
To
Because he
resell.
was cheap. And
Yeah,
he's
I mean,
selling
12 million. We obviously
We
know,
don't sell
right?
it for double the price.
comfortably.
And that's look to be honest, as accountants like you are, that's good business right there.
Yeah, but it is, but it isn't. Let's be
Why?
honest. No, let's be honest. Let's be honest. 12 million in. Let's just say we spend 12 to get him, and we sell him for 30 million.
Yeah.
So we make 18 million in profit, 150%. Okay, it sounds good.
With salary too, man.
And it means pretty much nothing in the market, though. Big up, Mr. Tibbs. Let's be honest.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. You can't even get a wing back for 30 million. How much is Frimpong? 35 million, right?
29, right? Isn't he
35. That was a release clause of 35 million.
Yeah.
35.
It
See?
covers most of it though.
But not all of it, though. You can't get a man for that. So it sounds good when we bought a man and we got 150% return. All right, cool. It sounds good. At what cost, though? Yeah, opportunistic, but we didn't use it. We didn't use the opportunity.
That right hand side of Frimpong and Salah, oh my god. The overlapping
The overlapping can be crazy.
is gonna be
Yeah.
Big up, Dara.
Tell Ibu hold tight behind it, though.
hold the line. Hold the line.
He told him to be out the pitch.
No, but you know what I think is gonna happen too?
Big
Which
up, Dara.
I don't see how it's gonna work because if the rumors are true and we get Verts, we have to bring in a 6. And I think if he brings in a 6, it's gonna the cover, right? So Frimpong and Kirkes,
The 6 is going to be the splitter.
and the 6, yeah, exactly.
He's
There you
going to be
go.
the splitter. He can
Yeah,
split
exactly.
it between Ibu and VVD to play 3 at the back effectively. Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
But I don't know what 6 we bring in though to do that though, for a decent price. I want, you know who I want, and I know Pops wants the same guy I do.
The one that we played today.
If we bring in Verts and him at the FSG in for life, I'm telling you right now.
Angel, you ain't get clip up for that here.
He said,
No.
No.
No, come on, come on.
Circumstances require that to be the case.
Verts and Baleba. Oh, my dears. That would be pretty ridiculous still.
Yeah.
It don't mean nothing, Nelson.
We lost the battle, but we won the war, Nelson. Lord Nelson stands. We won the war.
But Stiller didn't just get. Is he not injured now?
Yeah,
Apparently, Madrid wants Stiller.
Madrid want every Ryan Gate body. Tell them men to go on heights themselves, man.
Well, apparently, it's not 60 million. Apparently, he's being quoted at 40 million right now. That's big. That's a big difference now.
FSG, go and get him. Go and get him.
40 million.
Angel,
40 million.
Here's where the Chiesa money works now. Get that 30 million. Hey, cross.
Come on, Pops. There you go.
I'm bringing him in.
Dara, I was actually watching videos of Stiller. I kind of like him though. But I ain't gonna lie. I watched some clips. It's a nice little player right there. Stiller. Nice little player.
Now we got a lot of work to do still, so
We still do.
Getting too excited. Because Maddie said right, a lot of people keep getting gas over Frimpong, and a lot of people didn't want Frimpong. He can't defend, or he's a wing back, and he ain't gonna fit the system, and blah blah blah. So
we get.
I read a stat, right? I read a stat that Frimpong has only been dribble past 13 times the whole year. But Trent get dribble past 12 times in one game, yeah.
Damn.
Bigger John.
Yeah, JT.
But it looks like we're trying to shore up the fullback position. I think it's a position of Slav wants replacements for. I think.
Well, we have no choice because Trent's leaving now. I don't think Bradley is the number one
I think so.
option. I think he's cover with Frimpong there. Frimpong will start.
But you could play both of them, arguably. And you
It
probably
depends-
will
it
do at some
depends,
point
right?
because Salah going AFCON as well. So
It depends on the situation, right? The
Yeah.
situation. So
Yeah. And then you need left back because Simicast gone. I heard Leeds want Simicast.
15 mil at that. Apparently, I heard too.
Yeah. And Keller's gone already. So
Apparently,
You-
Apparently, Leeds wants him too. Keller.
yeah, Leeds want Kelleher as well because they want goalie. They want goalie for
he's an
their
upgrade on Messier or Melier or whatever his name.
What we getting?
Yeah.
What we getting? Like 30 million for Kells or what? Or 20?
I think 35.
Wait, Kel's contract not expire?
Nah, it's not. He signed to 2027.
Oh yeah, give me the money.
Nah, he can't be 2027.
Or he got one more year left.
He got to be 26. He can't be 27. At least 27.
I'll look it up right now. Hold up.
He got one more year left. It's 1 or 2 years, Pops.
Nah, it can't be
But
2
look,
years.
So you had to get cover for the left back position because you can keep Robbo, obviously.
Unless you bring him back one back.
But Robbo's staying. At least for one more year, Robbo can be staying because his contract up.
Maybe Robbo's going to Roma.
Hey, don't let Crab hear you, Pops. Don't let Crab hear you.
Crab and K?
2026 Well, actually,
Crab-
2026, there's 3
Crab
players
getting
leaving on a
case.
free.
Crab getting Kirk, so Crab
There's
and
3
K.
players leaving on a free in 2026.
So Kelleher is a part of that, not true?
Kelleher,
Kells
Robertson,
is one.
Kanate.
Yeah,
Kel's-
all three of them is the same. Yeah, exactly.
One more year.
Exactly. See, Crab put in chat already. Nah. He ain't no Robbo. Robbo gave a Klopp. Crab.
You want Kirkes or not?
Yeah, take
It's simple.
Robbo, take Robbo and Jota over there, man.
Do you want Kirkes?
Yes,
Okay. No, it's
Mhm.
over.
it's over.
Your fat lady is son.
It's over, Crab. This is the reality. It's over.
He want both.
You can't have both.
Pick one, buddy.
Can't have your cake and eat it too, brother.
Nope.
Pick one. One or the other. Get Crab fret no. It's gonna be interesting. The window opens June 1st because teams want to make signings for the Club World Cup. Yeah, and shout out to PSV. That is what you call a bottle job by Ajax. That man was 9 points clear
Serious.
with 5 games to go and lost the league. PSV win the league on the weekend.
Wow.
You believe that, Pops? You got a 9-point lead, 5 games to go, and you lost the league.
15
That's
points
rough.
on offer. You need 6 points effectively for 9 games to win the league.
Did he get fired, the coach, or he stood?
He should just quit.
He
just
should quit.
Yeah, he just quit. Nobody will fire him.
He should quit. You had a comfortable lead, and you bottled it in the Dutch league.
PSV had to play them. Did they lose to PSV in the last run?
No, PSV beat them. I'm gonna look at it now. Hold on. Before I talk about the turn, let me check it.
Who else had a run out today that we could talk about?
Gakpo,
Yeah, Gakpo's all right.
he was decent.
He still concerned me still though.
Agreed.
I still want more. I still want more from Gakpo.
All right, I can pose a question to both of y'all. If you had to choose between one or the other, who you keeping? Gakpo or Lucho?
Well, you gotta pick one.
Are you only answering a question?
How old Lucho is again? Lucho's 27. Angel gonna hide them, boy. Come back, Angel. Don't hide.
Angel, come back, man. You can't dodge the question, you know. Look, you going, look, I can bring you back because you left there. Angel, answer the question, man. Who you taking?
Gakpo's 26. And
This is the
Lucho.
plan. This is what I'm gonna do. Right? This is what I'm gonna do.
Lucho is 28.
Lucho's only gonna play in the summer months, and Gakpo's gonna play in the cold months. Problem solved. Lucho's only good when it's hot outside.
It's
it's
true.
cold-
He's struggling in winter months. He
That
really
man don't
does.
perform. Look at the stats. That's all you gotta do. Problem solved.
It is true.
I would probably take Gakpo because he's younger. That's all.
No, I'm sticking with my boy Lucho.
Yeah, the last time they played PSV was back in March.
Well, they ain't got no excuses then. So in the last 5 games, they didn't have to play PSV and lost.
The man lost
They
like
lost
2
all
or
the games?
They lost 2 and draw like a couple. So their last 5 games, I can tell you, they won the last game. The game before that, they drew. The game before that, they lost. The game before that, they drew.
They lost.
The game before that, they lost.
They lost.
The
That's
game
enough.
before
That's
that,
it
they
there.
won. That's it there.
No, but that's it. A loss, 2 losses, a draw and a
And 2
win.
draws.
Yeah, that ain't enough. That left you on 5, so you short. You needed 6 points, you short 1. Well.
Pretty crazy, huh?
That's poor.
Yeah, 100%. Hey, so Hendo couldn't get another cup.
Poor fella.
F him.
Yeah,
man.
Aunt Dico. People losing their mind, but they didn't understand this. We lost 4 after we wrapped it up back in the 80s.
Yeah. Yep.
Our biggest concern, to be honest, is the banter. I wanted 90 points for banter reasons. I can be honest with you.
Yeah.
That's all.
Me too.
But if you tell me I can win the title on 78, sign me up for 78 and give me the title. I'm good to go. You could call it the worst, the best, the least, whatever. Sign me up for 21. 78 points gives me 21. I am on board right now. Let me hear Arteta again talking about, we got 85 points last time. We would have won. And then we got 88 and we would have won again. So we won twice.
Boy, listen. That club, boy, they got some weird fan base, boy.
Who?
And some
Check this in before you go on. I didn't.
Yeah. I heard about it. My Dakota was telling me about it. He was clapping, and the fans was cheering, and he looked pissed off. The man looked like if he eat a grapefruit that sour, the face that bent up.
Wow. I actually didn't see.
Yeah, bro. He probably was leaving because he ain't played neither, because Mr. Locking put him in pitch at all.
Yeah,
Man, seen all the time.
He was
Why
sitting
does
on next to. Go on, Ranger. Go on.
F that. Nah, like, why does he need to play?
Exactly.
Trent living. Face of summer 66 party.
People hit the likes.
Come on,
much
guys.
likes, yeah.
Smash them out.
We got 24 likes. Let me get the 50 likes, people. Let me get the 50 likes.
Let's do that. That should be easy.
25 likes. 25 more to go.
Big up Warrior J. Big up
Jamie.
Big up Flawless. Big up Big Six Bants and the crew. Big up Jimmy Phillips.
Make sure you all subscribe. Big Six Bants, Jamie Phillips. It's all of our brothers, man. We listen this weekend.
Liverpool 12 man.
12
romantic himself. Big up the romantic every time.
100%. Fozzie, Uncle Rods, big up Scraps.
Fozzie, Uncle Rods. Scraps, big up, brother.
Angel, you don't work Sunday, do you?
I don't work.
Nico said they don't want him anywhere near microphone Sunday. Nah, the microphone thing, we ain't need to do all that. Nah, we ain't doing that. We ain't need to do that. We ain't doing that. For sure, we ain't doing that.
Angel boy, And stream Sunday gonna be good, boy, because we can watch the game and then gonna be celebration time.
Again, more celebrating. Damn. Man.
Oh yeah, bro. We celebrating.
Like,
We seeing the trophy getting lift up on Sunday, bro.
Big at Kings, man.
And all the people in the UK, all of our brothers that head into the game, or not to the game, to the parade, all I ask, DM me pics, DM me videos.
Be safe and enjoy
Be
yourself.
safe, but DM me videos and so forth. Because we can do a stream and we can play the videos on the stream, man. They want to see. They want to see how it was there. We far away, boy. We all crossed the pond. Or the ocean, if you have to call it. Can't call that pond. That's a big ocean. So, too far. Too far.
What's he say that, buddy? Say, yeah, all right, buddy. We remember you said that Trent was leaving. All right.
And Nico said double guard of on Sunday.
Yeah, like that. Big up Palace, man.
that would be nice. That would be nice.
Big up Palace.
You know what? My son tell me so, we should do a Garvana for Palace on Sunday.
Yeah, double, man.
Yeah. Like we walk in first and then we like lined up and then let them walk in too. That would be nice. Yeah.
Big up to Palace for winning the trophy on the weekend,
Proud, man. Proud, man.
I was happy as pie for them. And their family. But you know what? It was
my two Colombians won, man.
Yeah, you know what? It was extra happy though.
Finally, a Colombian won something this season, man. Finally, man.
Big up,
you know what? Too. Extra happy because them men gonna go have a parade and Arsenal ain't having none.
The better.
Oh yeah.
And listen, Arsenal.
Don't let
Spurs win. Spurs gonna win Europa. Because let me tell you. I'm praying that Chelsea don't win Conference League, my man.
They winning that, man.
Listen, all of them will be walking home with trophies, my man. Pops and Arsenal sitting at home talking about, Arteta was right. Liverpool can get the same amount of points that we had last season, 89. Well, last season was last season. This is this season. We don't need to meet match where you get match last season. What for? It's a new season.
Now we need trouble.
Trouble in second place. I can be so happy to see them in full meltdown. I love it. Can't stand that loser club.
On the weekend, I saw Trent. I saw Pep's reaction. And then I saw Arteta doing some stuff at the game, and I said to myself, he's nearly a carbon copy. The antics, the sourness, that disposition, the inability to actually say something nice without it being a backhanded compliment. The man can't just come out and say,
honestly, if we bring in the players we need, bro, we win in the league again next season.
I agree with you.
We win it again. No. We winning it again, man.
If we do what we're supposed to do this summer,
we win it again.
We win the league again next season.
I think looking at Man City,
look at this number under here. Look. See this number here? We deal with this here first. Let me deal with 20 first. We got plenty of time to talk about 21.
21.
21.
And I want squad depth agent. I ain't just want league again next season. If we do right business, I want our Champions League too.
I want it too, man. I want number 7, bro.
And people can tell me I salty. I want Trent win nothing but a goose egg next year. Nothing but a goose egg. I crack the goose egg and make scrambled eggs. I ain't want nothing.
That'd be hard because Real Madrid ain't win nothing this season.
They gonna
have Barcelona give them the boots. You think Barcelona ain't bringing more players this year?
They don't got money like that.
My man, they're gonna do some business, bro.
But they ain't got the funds like that.
They're gonna sell the whole club, man. They already sold Mad Levers.
Nah. Listen to me, guys. I read today that Barcelona this season is gonna make over €1 billion.
From what?
From Champions League and winning?
There's no way.
All the trophies and all that stuff, I guess, from sales and stuff. It was on X.
Nah, man.
You're gonna have to look it up.
Well, they're probably
Billion euro.
they're probably in a good financial state because how far they went in the Champions League.
Yeah, the
with
Champions League
new
money is
revenue.
strong.
And they won the treble in
And they
there.
won the league.
Didn't they win the treble in Spain?
Oh, domestic trouble, right?
Domestic
Yeah.
treble.
Yeah.
Who?
Oh, they
Who
won
won
the
the treble? They won the Super Cup and the
they won the Super Cup.
Intercontinental Cup. Was it Intercontinental Cup? Was that?
I have no idea.
La Copa del Rey, they won, and then they won something else though.
They won
Right?
the Charity Shield. Or
Something like
Barcelona
that,
won
right?
Charity Shield.
That don't count. That don't count.
It does count. It's a trophy.
Nah. That's Arteta settings.
No.
Yeah. I can be there too.
Right here somewhere, isn't there?
And honestly, right? I think next season I can do watch alongs for El Clasico every time it happens. I want to see Trent playing skates. I really do.
Poor Trent.
I want to see playing skates. I got this animosity just because of this stupid video, you know. If he did just do that after the season was done, I wouldn't say a word. Not a word. So he could take all the everything he getting. Stupidity. Nonsense.
Last game of the season coming up should be interesting. But actually, before we get there, is Man United and Spurs first for the big one. Big one, man.
And you know what's crazy? One or two of them teams who in 16th and 17th could be in Champions League next season.
So
You know what's also crazy though?
Doesn't matter though.
Let's think about this for a moment. City might not be in the Champions League next season.
Yes, they are.
Imagine that, right? Imagine City don't get in and Spurs or United do.
That's tough.
Wow. Unlike
You remember the City fans was laughing at us when we went Europa.
Yeah,
Don't laugh too hard because that could possibly happen for City. It's true.
I'm telling you, I think City. I don't think buying players is gonna solve it's gonna change much. I think they're obviously Rodri's gonna help them coming back, but I don't know, man.
I don't know how you guys, if you guys see it the same way I do. I think Pep tired, bro. He don't look like he have it at all.
No, but what do you expect? The man has been winning since he's got here. There,
I agree.
But not only that, right? One of the things that I think we discredit or discount, these men are still just people like us, you know.
Yeah.
So they got things in their life will impact them as much as they would us. Klopp lost his mum during COVID, and I still tell people that I don't believe that that's something that he has managed through because he didn't get to go back to the funeral because of the restrictions.
Yeah.
So when people say he was tired and all that, I hate saying tired doesn't necessarily mean just tired now.
Guardiola, I think, lost a family member too. I think recently too, or something like that.
Yes.
He's going through divorce, I think, as well.
I think he's trying to reconcile, but obviously,
I think he's trying to reconcile. Yeah.
So that's a difficult period for him to be dealing with. And yes, we probably don't care. But
he needs a sabbatical, a year sabbatical.
But the other thing is this: they're in a similar position to us. If you think about it, we are at the end of the cycle where our last champions are almost phased out, and this is sort of like the new champions group.
I think we only have two left, right?
So you got Ali
and Robbo.
Robbo.
Ali, Verge, and Robbo, right?
Those three, and then Robbo. You got the four sort of like horse.
Wasn't Curtis a part of that team too?
Yeah, but they're the youngers. They ain't really sort of like.
He's leaving the summer.
Seniors.
Man. Get that man out of here, man.
If you look at cities, you're looking at Gundogan, you're looking at KDB, probably
Bernardo
Silva finally, and the other midfielder too that came over from Chelsea, Markovic. Kovacic.
Well, but Ruben Diaz was a part of that championship teams.
Oh yeah, he won the treble with them, right?
Yeah. John Stones.
John Stone, Akanji.
He might be finished though. Stones might be finished. He struggled a lot with injuries this season.
He did. He definitely did.
I remember you have
little player.
Garvadol at centre back, even though he's played at left back, he's a centre back, and you bought the youngster during the January window.
Oh, that kid, yeah.
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 He had a little run and then he took him out to the firing line.
It could be
They got a lot
interesting.
of business to themselves.
Yeah.
They need a couple of players. They need a goalkeeper, I think, in my opinion. They
Yes.
need
Yeah, they do. They need a goalkeeper.
They need a midfield revamp, in my opinion.
Yes.
Yep.
Gundogan is, I think, this is his last year. He goes on a free, I think, if I'm correct.
KDB's
on
out on a
as well.
free.
It'll be finished. Yeah.
Bernardo Silva, I think, is out of contract too, if I'm not
He
mistaken.
was trying to
Well,
leave
he's been
the
wanting.
last 2 years.
He's been wanting
2
to leave
years he was
forever.
trying to get out. Yeah, for at least 2
You
years
know?
he's trying to get out. Kyle
Um,
Walker will be coming back and they want to get rid of him.
Yeah, they want to get rid of him. And then the Portuguese kid, he's not. I don't think he's good enough.
Who? Savinho?
No. The Portuguese kid, midfielder.
Oh, you're talking about Nunez. Mateus Nunez.
There was an interview.
He's
I
a right
think
back now, though.
He's a right back now.
I remember there was an interview about Pep talking about him. He's like, yeah, he's not good in midfield. He isn't working midfield for me. I'm like, damn. So
Yeah,
he
he
might
said
leave
so.
as well. So, yeah, man.
He was linked with us strong, you know. I remember that and I was saying why.
No,
He
but
was at
that's the
Wolves.
thing. You know the thing I feel, Pops. We spoke about it a little bit earlier. I think in the background, the shirt weighs heavy. I think certain players are just meant to play for certain teams.
Yeah.
I think he would have worked for us because he's an engine. And during the Klopp era, that's all we needed. We energize the bunnies back and forth. That's the way we played. So I felt like it couldn't work for us. For a Pep system, it's a little bit more, technical, tiki taka, all this mumbo jumbo and stuff. So, yeah.
But the question is, though, we got to see how Rodrigo can react to that, recovering from that injury. Because that's a serious one.
What do you got? ACL?
Yeah.
How old is he?
Just like Verge.
When? What, 32?
No. I mean the injury, not the age.
No, the
He
age. I need to find the age. I actually have I have some calculations I can do now.
You got
He's
calculations
28.
you can do?
28.
Yeah, so we actually, part of my thesis is ages and recovery time and percentages and stuff.
He's gonna be 29 in the off season.
Has he had a
in June.
previous injury before? 1 second. Has
No.
Rodri had has he had a
No.
hamstring injury before that injury?
I ain't
Not
sure.
while in the Prem, as far as I can remember.
1 second. One second.
Speaking of KDB, would y'all take KDB at Liverpool next year on a free? The squad depth?
Yeah.
How much you got paying?
Not even close to we getting now.
Bring him.
Oh shit. Man, August. Yep. Pops, remember we spoke on the phone, right? And we spoke about how if people don't know, the hamstring is like the line of defense for the Achilles, right?
Yeah.
Right? 24-25 season from July to August 25th, 2004. Hamstring injury. Right after that, September 23rd, 2004.
2024, you mean?
He did right after, a month later, he did the ACL. Yeah.
He can't do the
So-
work he used to do though.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure you get game fully ready because
I thought they
DVD was
didn't they-
good right after
Didn't
doing
they
it.
bring
He
a
fell
six
off.
though? They brought in a six though, didn't they? Spanish
Nico
kid,
Gonzalez.
Is he
Nico
good?
Yeah,
Gonzalez.
Nico
I
Gonzalez.
haven't seen him play, so I don't know.
You know what's funny? He didn't get a minute in the cup final, I don't think.
Yeah. No, he came on late in the end. Late in the end.
Came on late, right?
Late in the end. You know who had a horrible season for them too? Foden, bro. Horrendous year,
No, but
bro.
that's the thing though. If he doesn't have, that's the thing though. If you don't have your spine, which is Rodri, which he is a big miss, to be honest. He is what you look at a 6. He is the epitome of what you want in a 6.
Yeah.
You know, and you lose that.
Foden struggled, Angel, everywhere.
Yeah.
But it
He
can't
don't
all
look
fall
nowhere
down.
close to the same type of player.
What happened?
Can't all fall down because you ain't got Rodri. It's one thing to say that Rodri is a big part of your team, but you can't just tell me no Rodri and that's it. The dog dead.
Grealish is
should be
another one probably gone.
We lost
Dude,
VVD.
yeah.
Remember we lost VVD that year. We looked horrible.
Yeah, but as your center back, he had the heart of your defense.
Yeah, but is it
Rodri's the heart of
battle-
the midfield.
No, but
right?
that's the battle. That's where the battle is, right? In midfield. The battle's in midfield in football,
All
right?
right, well, all right, here's what I mean. You're not gonna get a Rodri replacement, but get a man that can battle. So look at the Gumshoe Gorgon. You get a younger version of the Gorgon with a little more legs, right?
Ooh, baby.
You
That's-
win in
that's-
the battle. He isn't
he's winning
giving you the
Ballon d'Or,
same
man.
exact thing as what Rodri would give you, but at least it means you're still holding your own in the middle of the park and not people looking at you and saying, well, we could just run through these. Because it became one of them. At a point in time, people was just saying, yeah, we can run through City. Ain't on a problem because Rodri ain't in the middle anymore. He was trying KDB and Gundogan and Silva and also weird combinations in the middle of the park and saying, would I make any sense?
Man with no legs trying to be in the middle of the park.
Yeah.
I can't run past. But Foden struggle, bro. He's not that attacking player. Like this season, he couldn't do nothing. He got zero confidence. His confidence take a massive, massive hit.
He had some sort of issues too. I guarantee you that he can't
Like
any
personal
season.
issues or some shit. Yeah.
Either some sort of personal issues, some sort of physical issues, some sort of illness, ailment, something, because you can't be player this season 1 year and be so
And
much
fall off a
rubbish
cliff.
next year.
Yeah.
Like he
The man
was
literally swan dive off a cliff.
and he's a player that I rate. You're watching me, you see to yourself, yeah, but this boy got good
He's
skills.
gifted though. He's gifted.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gifted. I don't know. I'll take KDB for 2 years.
For squad depth, 100%.
2 years.
I would too.
60% of KDB is still better than a lot of people, boy. And
Hell
watching
yeah.
my weekend still picking a pass and saying to yourself, Jesus, this man still got good
That's
feet.
what I'm saying though, Pops. When we struggle to break in a low block, you bring in KDB.
Finished.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So
What happens if Konate is sold this summer?
then we bring in a center back.
Yeah, that's a question I want.
That's what
So
I'm saying.
he's turned down contract offer. He demanded 200. If summer coming up, right? And we give him a contract offer and he refused to sign the contract. Y'all letting him run down his contract, or
What was the offer though?
I don't know what the number is.
Yeah, that's the thing.
He want 200 apparently.
So I'm assuming
disappear.
he's on 80, right? Right now he's on 80, right? I'm assuming.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming we offered him double, so 160. He wants 200. Is it cheaper if we sign? Well, just do the math, right? We give him 200 a year, 200 a week for 5 extra years. How much is that in total? It's about like 50 something million, right? If I'm correct. Well, I could be wrong. My math is not good.
Hold on. 52 million.
Okay, so if he isn't, so can we replace him for 52 million?
No.
So that's where it's at, right? I'm not good with math, but can we replace him for 52 million?
No.
All right.
I heard Max, I came back. We're
So-
having
so
the same
you're
argument.
So you pay him the 200 a week that you want
12 man in the building, boy. Watch 12 man now. 12 man can say no.
because you ain't gonna find
We're not giving in.
You ain't gonna find a centre back at Ibu quality for 52 million
We
as
found
a
we found
transfer
we
fee.
found it. We found Able for 35 though.
How much of them out there right now?
That's not my job. I'm not analytics team and shit. That's FSG. I trust FSG to sort it out. They found me Frimpong for 29 whatever euros or whatever.
35 million euros. Yeah, it was Frank Paul.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll find me something else.
Now, Angel, we were also linked with Housen for 50 million. Or whatever
But
it
the thing
was,
is,
right?
Yeah,
All right, but sorry.
and he gone Madrid.
Yeah, good for him and stuff.
But if his was 50 million,
That's a release clause though.
I'm happy to
So-
sign Ibo again. Because he isn't
Yeah,
50
yeah.
million for me.
He isn't 50. I just don't know. Is there? I don't watch football like that anymore. I don't know if there's another exciting prospect out there. I don't know. There's someone.
Of course there is.
How much would
not good,
Hato cost? How much would Hato cost?
He ain't as good
I
as
don't-
Ibu for me.
I'm not feeling Hato though.
But he's not a level of Ibu. We all agree on that, right?
And he's left. He's left.
He's
not
left
right.
sided.
And he's left, so he's
Virgil.
Virgil. He's not right.
He's Virgil's. Yeah.
So that would mean you saying Verge come wrong and bring him in.
Oh, like Virgil go to the right.
Oh, this is an interesting one.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I don't see it.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Oh, damn. No, he's a good centre back.
I'm taking him every day of the week.
He ain't leaving Italy for
No,
nothing.
Pops. No, Pops. Don't think that way. Don't think
I'm
that way.
telling you, he ain't
I'm-
leaving Italy
Pops,
for
don't-
nothing.
Don't even think that way. Don't think that negative. Where's that negativity come from? You're very positive. Don't think that way.
I would think he is and let me do a little swap and swipe.
There you go. 30 million right there, and we only pay 30 million. There you go, Gucci. House money. And he can be the one in the middle. You talking about the center back in the middle?
And then also you decided to go a back three now and play with wing backs.
Yeah, man. House money, man.
Man, bring him in and figure out, yeah.
Scalvini's nice. I like Scalvini though. Scalvini.
Mm.
But he
I know that
Tarbizzi
name.
he had a pretty bad injury, I think, if I'm correct. Last season or this season, I think, if I'm correct. Scalvini is the truth.
All right, Slot and Sabazalai, he is playing as an 8 with Ryan as a 6 with Harvey a bit more forward. I think Dominic sees his best position as an 8.
Well, like
See?
a double pivot?
Yeah, so you see now,
Oh,
you see,
it
how
hurts.
smart. You see how he did. You see how he did. He letting the cat out of the bag there right now. He's like, yeah, he in a 10. I had to play him there this season, but he in a 10. He's an 8.
Oh shit.
I see it.
Coming, bro.
And Liam posting the question: do you guys see us getting Verts next season?
I hope so, man.
I think it's the best choice for Verts, not
he's-
because I was a
He's
Liverpool
type of
supporter.
talent. He's a
But
bad
if he
talent.
go to Bayern, they already just re-signed Musiala. Where are you playing in Bayern Munich?
What? Hey, what do you mean? Will you just
My
say-
man, Pop,
wait.
there's 11 players on a pitch. There's 11 players on a pitch. Hear me out, Pops. There's 11 players on the pitch, my man.
Uh-huh.
Who somebody sitting down? Somebody sitting down?
All right, Barnes. Take a step back a second. A man says, here's Musiala and Verts. And you say, okay, that's 2. I need 9 more now. You don't care about the rest.
Yeah, he's
You
not
put
wrong.
them
bro.
first 2. Then you
Yeah,
pick
he's
the
not
others.
wrong. He's not
2
wrong.
10s, 2 8, whoever you want, call them 8, because I ain't interested. But those 2 are on the pitch.
Hell yeah. I agree with Pops. I agree with Pops.
I don't see Bayern shelling out 150 million for Verts. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
that's-
I don't see that happening.
Bayern doesn't want to send to Bayern. So that's the first thing.
Yeah,
They do not
that's the
want to
first thing.
sell, which is why the deal isn't
That's
sorely
what they
on-
do with Havertz.
ordinarily
right?
that's
Havertz-
on the front burner. That's
Remember
a
Havertz?
no-go. That's a easy thing in Germany. But those 2, there's a dislike between them, so they don't want that sale to go through.
Yeah.
Big at Steve.
Big up, Steve.
But look, this is what I mean. Bayern is overloaded. Because they still got Goretzka. They got all of them players.
Yeah, Goretzka, back. Keep calling. Come on, keep calling.
You
I
got
got
that's
Olise
3.
there.
I got
You got
the list.
Olise there.
Okay, good. That's 4.
Bayern Munich.
You
Come
got
on.
Kane.
Give me a second. I
5.
got the squad right here.
5.
One second. I got the whole
Neuer,
squad.
6. Let me help you.
Neuer 6. Yeah.
Kimmich, 7. Let me help you.
Kimmich 7.
Kim, is he centre back?
Upamecano is in there now.
So that's 8 and
I
9.
got the squad right here. I got the squad, Pops.
Muller's done, remember, you know. Muller done.
All right, so I got Harry Kane.
Yes, 1.
Thomas Muller's leaving on a free.
Muller's finished. So
Leo
Verts for Muller.
Sane.
Okay.
Olise.
Yes.
Yep.
Gnabry.
Gnabry.
Coleman.
Yes.
Musiala.
Yes.
Goretzka.
Yes.
Paulinho.
Yes. That's 2 in the middle. Very good. Kimmich out. Right back.
Sacha Bowie. Other right back. Limer. Conrad
Limer. Yeah, that's another one.
Rafael Guerrero, left back. Alfonso Davis. Eric Dyer.
Dyer. Galombo business. Diabolical.
Kim Min-jae.
Kim Min-jae.
Kim and Upamecano.
And then
I gave you my 11.
The Japanese kid.
Itakura,
yeah.
I gave you my 11. 9 plus Verts and Musiala. It's done.
Alfonso Davies.
He can sit down.
Fonzie, yeah.
Fonzie can sit. Gnabry can sit. Sané can sit. Oh, they will sit.
Oh, Dyer's gone to Monaco.
Oh, he is? Good.
He got to consider himself lucky. You was at Spurs all these years knocking around doing nothing, and Bayern pick you up and let you get a medal.
So what I said, with Liverpool wanting the strength at 10, I think Slot will go to previous system. Well, we played for Feyenoord with double pivot and 10.
But I don't know. Like, I don't see Verts as a 10-10. Like the 10.
He's a left-sided 10. He's not in the middle type of 10. Like I was telling you, Angel, his
he's
space he like to operate. He's like that half space. You know, Coutinho used to be in that pocket on the left side behind Mane was there. So yeah, he was behind Mane in that pocket, and they will operate and create and do surgery from there. That's what Verts like. Verts like that little spot, being the half space and just picking passes and taking shots and getting past players.
He's averaging 10 goals, 10 assists a season, so that's not bad.
Make Gakpo better then. If he playing,
well, 100% because he would get freedom. Because no people remember, man used to send 2 players and all sort of thing to Coutinho, and he used to just skip past man, and man was open, free as a bird. It'd be the same thing.
Shirky's a baller, man.
Shirky is a baller.
Shirky's pure. Like I've seen clips. He's pure entertainment, man. Like that. That's nice. And Alvarez,
Alvarez, you can't get him from Atletico. He just went there. There's no chance.
No. We gotta pay the release clause. That's it. I don't care. I want him back. Like
I would take him as our striker all day, every day, right now.
So
I've always rated him since River Plate.
There's the question then: you taking Verts or you taking Cherokee and Alvarez?
Nah, two for the price of one. Yeah, you gotta take 2 for the price of 1. You got to.
I would have to take. I would have to take the double 2.
Like he thinking.
I would have to, as much as I like Florian Verts, I would have to take the 2 for the price of 1. Honestly, I would have to do it.
Like, I don't know if people know, Shirky's a baller, man.
Yeah.
Like,
Did you see Alvarez free kick goal this weekend?
Of course. Golazo, man. It is a golazo.
The man literally bend it round the ball. He didn't even went. He might bend it round the men's swallow and hit right in the top bins. I was like, man.
All right, Maddie. No, Maddie. If we sign Verts, Maddie, I want to see you back on the chat, Maddie. You know you're my brother, man, and I'll always support you, bro. But if we sign Verts, Maddie, I want you don't disappear on me now. Don't disappear on me, Maddie.
Maddie's always around. He's always around.
Shirky's 25 million. Alvarez 110 million.
That's
Shirky's
money.
A giveaway, though.
If you get Nunez to Saudi for 80 million, my man, I pay half of that already. More than half.
60.
And 60. Hey, don't forget 30 million for Chiesa.
And 30 million for Chiesa. There's 110 right there. That's Alvarez. Bigger AK. And listen, and don't forget, Angel, we still have all the money that we made last summer for all the sales of the youngsters
all the
that
kid
we ain't
sales.
spent.
So
Mhm.
if you're willing to spend 135 to get Cherokee and Alvarez, 150 for Isak?
Nah, I worried about Isak injuries.
I don't
I
know.
worry about nah. Honestly, guys, Isak's a baller. I am
Nah,
terrified
time out.
with
Let me
his injuries.
give me a second. Let me do the research on the injuries. 1 second.
He on the shelf now again, you know, Angel.
It might not be as bad as people think. Let me see. Just give me a second.
Listen, I am terrified of his injuries. Jota's got that PTSD in my brain with the availability thing.
Nah, but Jota's never scored 23 goals.
Yeah, I know that, but the availability part is that got PTSD, Angel. I don't want to go through this again. I really don't. We had to deal with Naby Keita with this nonsense and Jota with this nonsense and the
Ox
broken down Bentley that
and
crabbed the
Thiago.
love and Thiago. I ain't want to see this no more, my man. I ain't want to deal with it.
He's missed 8 games this season.
Yeah, he hasn't been bad this year.
What last year?
Jesus Christ, last year? No, last year wasn't that bad either. He's missed 12 games. The year before that, 2022-2023, he missed 18 games. He has muscular issues though.
It's a lot of muscular issues. It's always the same thing.
Thigh, hamstring. Yeah, no, I wouldn't do it. Thigh problems, knee problems, shin problems. Knee, hamstring, thigh, groin, yeah. That's an ACL rating to happen though.
And you see how his body structure is already, Angel. He don't have a whole lot of muscle. He's a fairly slim dude.
Yeah.
That's my concern. Baller, but I
the-
ain't want to deal with more injuries.
That's
Injury
the thing though,
players.
like you can get past muscular injuries. Just you gotta change the way you eat, work out, diet plan. But I don't know.
They say put Angel in the black book, replacing Clint Eastwood in Heartbreak Ridge.
People, come on, get us to 50 likes, man.
No, but I kind of like this. I kind of like the.
We're 14 away. 14 away. We're at 36 likes right now. Let's get us to 15 before we close out.
I kind of like Shirky and Alvarez. I kind of like that though. I ain't gonna lie.
I make it more realistic. So you like Cherokee and the lap?
Nah.
Wait, no. Shirky, Delap, and Baleba. Come on, Pops, talk to me.
Cherokee, the lap, and Baleba is actually about
How much is that?
135.
Yeah. That's not bad.
That's doable.
Just now we had 135 for Cherokee and Alvarez. So 135 gets you Baleba, Cherokee, and the lap.
You still need another striker, or you keeping Jota?
Nah.
We can need another striker. You still need another one.
No, but there has to be a striker out there that's like okay, but he's ready to take the next step. Like it's just I don't watch enough football to kind of know who's out there.
Yeah,
bring Duran. Bring Duran.
You need the next.
He's a hothead, man.
Whoever you need the next Isak or the next.
He's a hothead.
Whoever you want.
Bring Duran.
Duran's out there in Saudi getting red carded and stuff. He's a hothead, man.
What about the other one that left the bees and went on to Saudi?
Ivan Toney.
He too old, man.
Yeah,
because I think Tony was already.
He's a good player.
He was close to 30 when he left, didn't he?
He's a good player. That's a good player right there.
Reinders?
Yeah, he's a good player. Like, he's good.
Yeah, it can be interesting. Did we get to 50 likes yet? Come on, people. We're about to close out. We got 36 likes. Come on, guys. Get us to 50.
You can do
but
it.
Look,
you can do it.
Guys, next stream, Friday Night Lime. Come through. Have your say. Big up to Monts for the raid.
Flawless.
Big up to Flawless. Big up to somebody else raid us too. Or big up to Sheik for the raid. Yeah, Stiller from Stuttgart would be really, really good in midfield, to be honest. He needs 6 as cover. But yeah, Friday Night Lime.
29.
29. Yeah, I'd take him.
Ivan Tony's 29.
I'd take Tony in Liverpool. And he liked Liverpool too. He's a Liverpool fan.
Yeah, he was begging to come before he went to Saudi Arabia, actually.
I'd take him. And he's never really had no serious injury issues either. Serious ones. He had a gambling.
You got other issues, yeah, but not fitness.
He liked the cards and that sort of thing. And the betting.
He likes the betting, man.
But yeah. But people, we gonna close out there. 36 likes. Get us to 50 before we run out.
Look at 12, man.
You know, the funny thing is that Saka is down to a 2 year deal. Let
Yeah.
Salah leave and then bring in Saka.
I was buying Saka 5 years ago. Yeah, 5 years too late, man. Come on. I had Saka a long time wrapped up.
We got to see how Saka legs hold up in next 2 seasons.
Too much kicks though. He's the most foul player in the Prem, I think he is.
Yeah.
Crazy. But people, thanks for watching with us. Hit them likes on the way out. Get us to 50. It'd be much appreciated. We will see you all Friday night Lime, and then we got the weekend game. Watch along here on the Beige and Reds TV with the celebration right after the game. But people, stay safe, stay blessed with the Beige and Red crew, and we out. Peace.